Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are knocking out a third video. So yes, it's all the same day. We did a live vlog ND filter video, and now I'm gonna knock the last video of the day out. But I got my DJI Wide Angle Lens. This is the one that comes with the creator pack. I'm shocked at the packaging. Like, I thought it would come in like a box, but it's just like a Ziploc little plastic thing. So I don't know. Let's try this out. We're gonna see how wide it is. They say it's supposed to be like a 15 millimeter. DJI does state on here. Oh yeah, it is 15 millimeter, and it has the DJI branding on there. It's about as thick as the Concept wide angle. You guys know that I've been using the Concept wide angle lens. This thing is made out of like, the whole thing's made out of aluminum, where this one's made out of like some plastic. It's a lot lighter, but I think it might be better for the gimbal head, honestly, to keep it light, because I don't know how much weight this gimbal head can take, and I do feel a difference. This one's a lot heavier, but it does feel a little bit more solid. And this one, like I said, is a DJI one that comes with the creator pack, 15 millimeter. This is more of like a 12 millimeter, I'm assuming. I'm just estimating because I hear that this one's a lot wider. But let's try it out. Here you go, the first time. So check it and see where the framing is. Let's put the DJI one. Okay. That's not bad. Do you guys notice, what do you guys think of the quality on this thing? The bokeh in the background. I think this feels good. If I'm vlogging, okay, this is a lot better. So this is DJI. Take a look at the image quality there. Okay, and then let me take it off. So let's use this chair as a reference here. Oh wow, yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Like, you don't even see the orange chair there. I'm gonna keep it in the same spot. Boom, we put that on. Now you see the orange chair right over here. So, all right, I'm gonna keep it in the same spot. You see the orange chair. Let's take this off. Let's go with the Concept K&F. And you definitely see a lot more on the K&F Concept. Now, do you notice any difference in quality? Here, let's see if you can see any sharp. Now, here's the thing. Okay. All right. Oh, there you go. Look at that light up there. You see the blue around it? There's like almost like a haze and a blue like ring around it. That's what I get when I'm filming with it sometimes. And also, like, there's like, you can see a little bit of this light spilling flare here. It's kind of like purpley. It's kind of landing on my hat here, but it's caused by the lens here. Look at those. You see the purple lines up here, or sorry, the blue lines. And that's the thing that I run into sometimes with this quality. And also, I don't know how sharp, I'm gonna stretch out my arm. I don't know how sharp, let me bring it back here maybe. I don't know how sharp this lens is on the edges. Like I said, I have gotten like purple. See, like right here, starting to look like purplish, bluish. You see this kind of like haze that's purple blue. When you're outside and you're filming, this does, in the sun's behind you, that's when you start getting all those blue and purple flares. And that's what I wanted to test out. I'm glad that this light is causing that, so that you could see it, because today we have a cloudy day, so unfortunately I wasn't able to test that. So with this one, you do get a wider field of view, which I like, because if I'm standing here, like, this feels good. I like how wide this is, but that purple looking thing, let's see if it's there, and let's see if those blue lines are still there if I take off this lens. All right, so this is the stock lens, 20 millimeter. Let's see what we're getting here. So we're getting them a little bit, but that haze is pretty much, you're gonna get a little bit of bloom in this because of the type of lights that these are, but that haze is not as strong anymore. and I am getting a more clear image. And this is just, I'm just basing it off of the little screen here. Got it pretty close. Everything it looks like there, it's not as hazy. When I put this back on, yeah, there is some sort of softness happening. You can even see it on my face with this lens. It's not that bad, but if you're concerned about image quality, you do see a little bit of a difference. Like that said, there's like a softness to it. Let's switch back. Let's try the DJI. A lot lighter, so I think it's gonna be better for the gimbal. I don't really see those blue lines up there as much. I mean, they're there. You're always gonna get a little bit of it, but I feel like they're really pronounced in that lens. Let me see if I'm getting some of that purple. I don't see any of that purple. Yeah, let's see if I hold this like this. This feels pretty good. It's not so bad. I don't know if I'm getting any, like, I don't know if my image quality is a lot better or what. I wonder if this is better. Like, all right, here, let's try the softness test. So take a look at this. And by the way, I'm not gonna add my halation and my pro mist effects on DaVinci when I put this video up. I'm just gonna do my color grading, which doesn't affect contrast. I don't touch contrast, just the colors. So that way you can see sharpness and quality. Look at this. This is the 15mm wide angle lens that comes stock for the creator combo on DJI. This is the official wide angle lens, DJI. Look at the edges. Let me know if you guys like the distortion. You're always gonna get a little bit of distortion because it's a wide angle lens it's an adapter, really. That's what it is. It's not really like a lens. It's an adapter to the 20mm. So it's grabbing that 20mm and like squeezing this frame into that. It's kind of like a magnifying glass, but you're gonna get some distortion on these lenses. That's pretty normal. So I'm not really looking so much at that. And also the wider the lens gets, the more distortion you're gonna get. So you can see here how it starts bowing this way. I'm never gonna have anything important on this edges, but it's just nice to be able to see that. This looks pretty good. 15mm is like my favorite vlogging focal length. That was for my DSLR, but for Osmo Pocket, since I do rock it a little bit closer like this, I think that this feels good. Like this is pretty comfortable. I'm still pretty close to it. Look where I can see this chair. All right, let's switch back. This is 20mm. This is regular stock lens. Obviously, look, I can tell the quality difference right away in this lens, and then switching to one of these. So let's throw the K&F concept one again. Remember, you could see that black chair before. Yeah, this is way wider. I can literally hold it right here and I just get a super wide angle lens. I ended up using it at Chipotle because I had this sitting down on the table to get my shot, and it was just 20mm was just not like close enough. So I can't like live without this wide angle lens. I feel like it makes a big difference. Some people were complaining about it being soft, and it is a little bit soft. And like I said, like you see that blue fringing, it's pretty normal for lenses to have it, but this has it really, really bad. Like I can already automatically see it right there. What do you guys think? You still see it there. I feel like it's not as much. Let's see. K&F. Meh, I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal, honestly. Like, I still stand by this K&F. I like how super wide it is. It just like, I'm able to cover everything on it. And guys, I ended up putting the wrist strap on my Osmo Pocket. Like, see, I love talking to you guys like this. And I love that I can, I just like all this whole field. Like I just look, I'm stretching my arms out. I can put my whole body in there. That's crazy. This thing is maybe 1.5 feet away from me, and I'm getting all of this. And I don't have to stand so far away. So I really love that. Here again, let's go back. Oh, sorry. Same distance right here, guys. Let me center it. Same distance, 20mm. We're about 1.5 feet from the Osmo Pocket. 20mm stock lens. This is the quality. Look at it. Look at all the sharpness. Now, it's K&F. This is how much you get. Same distance. Okay, use the things here as reference. Look at the little box right here. How much space we got between the chair. Let's throw on the the DJI. So much lighter. This DJI one is so light. That's how much you get. So you don't see the black chair anymore there. But I can still talk to you guys. I feel like it's wide enough. It's like a stock wide angle, and I really like it. I think it's clean, more neutral wide angle. If I was to describe it, let me go back one more time. And then this is like super wide. Now you get all that over there and this over here. Let's see if I put myself on the edge of this lens. What do you guys think right over here? Like, look at how sharp this is. I'm gonna go over here. You guys tell me how sharp this is. Okay, let's move, walk this way. Am I getting like super distorted? Like, let me go back a little bit more. What do you guys think of this sharpness right here? You guys like this? Let me go a little bit further out to the corner. What do you guys think of this sharpness? And then we'll move into center again. So this is the center. That was the DJI K&F. Let's go back. Put the DJI. Let's test the sharpness on the sides. All right. So here is the very edge. Let me know how you like this sharpness. I'll let you guys judge it. Am I getting distorted? Let me move my hands around, seeing if there's any like distortion on the very edge. All right, let me walk this way. And let me know if you guys see any distortion. All right, I'm gonna go back to the center. Pay attention to the contrast too, sharpness. I think image quality looks pretty much the same. The only thing I'm seeing here is obviously the focal length, and then also that this lens is a lot lighter. This one's a little bit, just a little bit heavier. Like, and I think it's obviously this one's like aluminum, like, and the K&F filters are aluminum too, and I like that you can close them, so they do make my life easier. If you watched my video before on the ND filters, I ended up voting for the K&F because they're slimmer. I can actually close my gimbal if I'm filming outside all day where it's sunny. I don't want to be taking that ND filter off, and if I really do want to keep that motion blur, then I just want to deal with one ND filter, and I have to constantly be taking it off, even if I want to turn this thing off. So that, for that reason, I picked the K&F. So again, guys, here it is again. I don't know, man. I don't know why people are saying that it degrades the quality. Let me see. Looks a little soft on some areas, but let me see. Is it? Let me go this way. I'm gonna stay here so that way I can see it in my computer when I edit this. I go back this way, go off to the corners. See what, like, my face, like, but yeah, a lot of people are saying that this thing is degrading quality, and I can see it. It's just a little soft, but I like the softness, honestly. It just looks a little bit more natural. K&F, guys. Let's go back. DJI 15mm. It's hard to see on the little screen the difference. To me, it's very, very small. And if the difference is so small, I don't know. I think I still want to stick around with my K&F. Let's see if I can stack a filter on this thing. I don't think so. It doesn't have the magnet for it. Nope. There is no magnet on the front of the DJI Osmo Pocket Wide Angle Lens. And I think they did that on purpose so people don't try to stack things. But yeah, you can't do that. So you either get a wide angle lens, full auto, or you get DJI, or you get motion blur. Pick or choose. If you get the free will ones, you can stack them all, but I don't like all that stuff stacked. Man, you get all this fringing and weird stuff. In an environment like this, guys, it's a lot harder to test some of these lenses because it's kind of like a controlled environment. But when you're outside and you have backlit, strong sun flares, strong light coming in from everywhere, that's when you're going to see the lenses really perform. You know, and this one so far, besides the blue thing that I've seen like that, like, see, it doesn't look so bad on this one. Let's go back to the K&F, or here, let's try the 20 millimeter. That's what that is. I don't know if it has to do with like the focus or what. Let's put this on, boom. I don't know, it all looks the same to me. But you guys let me know. I prefer wide, I prefer more space, more things to see. I want to bring you guys along the journey, and I want you guys to see the environment. I feel like if you see where I'm at, it just really brings you into the video. I'm gonna look at this footage when I make this vlog and I post it, but just basing it off the screen right now, this thing was $60 or $50 versus $20 on the K&F. You get a wider field of view on the K&F, like by quite a bit, and it's made a little bit stronger. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, since it is just a little bit heavier than this lens. I don't know if that's good for the gimbal head or whatever, but it doesn't throw it off balance that I see. I would rather have the wide angle like focal length and maybe soften up the image a little bit, but I get that focal length, versus this thing gives me a standard wide angle lens, but it's like double the price. For that, you can get yourself a Pro Mist filter and ND from K&F, honestly. And the K&F, like, I'm sold by their company now. Like, I got the K&F charging base for this, which I love. I just keep it on there. It's standing on it right now. I have the K&F 32 ND filter and then the K&F wide angle lens. So I'm gonna give this one to K&F just because of the focal length. The image quality as of right now doesn't look any different to me. This is a little bit lighter. If you got the creator combo pack, should you get the K&F instead? I think for $20, I think you should, because if you get a wide angle lens, it's because you want to get the most space that you want, and K&F offers that. Plus the build quality is very good, and some of that fringing stuff in the background, I don't think it's such a big deal. Most of the time we're vlogging, so people are paying attention to you and maybe a little bit of the background. I don't think it matters too much. So I'm gonna stick around with the K&F, and that's my take on it, guys. There's an affiliated link on the K&F concept lens. Please go through the affiliated link. Help me get some more Chipotle, and it doesn't cost anything more to you guys. It is the same price, but I get like $1 or $2 or something like that from you guys using the affiliated links. Everything I mentioned in my videos are all my affiliated links on my vlogging kit. Use all those to purchase it, and I really appreciate you. That's how you guys can help me, but I'll keep you guys posted. Peace.